I know who you're messing with. I have the connections. I can finish you quickly.
Good.
Gentlemen, please.
Monsieur.
Why don't you take your seats? Let's discuss this in a civil manner. Can we do that?
Oui, monsieur. Oui.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Compliment
What?
to Lafayette.
Huh? Oh.
You helped me harvest the turnips, to dig up the turnips from my field. $7. How is that?
Yes, sir.
I am going on a trip for a while, and while I am gone, I have made arrangements. You should pay your rent to my cousin, Francois Boyer.
As I said earlier, an agreement over turnips, that is not valid here.
Come next month, you owe us $25. That'll be $10 for next month's rent, $10 for this month's, and $5 for keeping us waiting.
Hi, does Mr. Boyer live here?
Lequel?
Which one?
Yes.
Geoff. Geoff Boyer.
Geoff?
Ah oui, oui, c'est sa maison.
Can you let us in, please?
Ah yeah. Geoff, ces messieurs dames veulent vous parler.
Merci, Louise. I am still speaking with some of my associates here, so I will be there in just a moment. Merci. Merci. All right. Yes? Yeah. Good. Mark, you will stay for dinner? Yes? Okay. Very good. All right. So.
Merci.
Très bon. Au revoir. Au revoir. Ah, my friends, my old friends, come in.
Geoff?
Good to see you. Please.
Very good to see
Please
you.
have a seat. And this is my friend Mark. Mark Diamond. I found him when I was out to the grasslands to see the Osage people. And
How was the search for your wife?
well,
Is this your wife?
no. No. Oh, this is Madame Rita. She is Mark's. You are married?
In a manner of speaking.
Oui, but no, with regards to my wife who had gone back to her people, sadly, well, she had passed, and I found that she had actually died some months ago.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that.
And
Unfortunately, we are the bearers of more bad news for you.
oh, that's splendid. I am so glad to hear that.
Well, let me ask first, why are you in this house? I mean, this is a much nicer house than your last
It is
one.
a nicer house. It's a good house, yes. And
Well built.
yeah, well, here is the thing. You remember my cousin,
Yes.
who he was the agent, was looking after your
Yes.
arrangement.
In fact, that's why we're here.
That's why we're here to talk
Well,
about.
he sort of took advantage of my absence, and I found he had gotten with one of the American lawyers, and the lawyers from America. So anyway, he has taken away ownership of the house where I was, but it was a terrible house anyway.
So anyways, I went to pay the rent as you instructed at the fort to your cousin Francis, and him and his boys jacked our rent up $10 from our original agreement of $5, and I told them, Mr. Jeff Boy said $5 and we shook hands.
And they laughed at Ron when he told them about our agreement. That's what you told me.
And then they've been following us and threatening us. He's
So-
working with a trader as well, Arthur. I don't know if you've met him.
Is part of the key issue here for you immediately about the money and worrying you don't have the money to pay this and...
Well, even if we did have the money to buy the house, it's not like you can sell it to us anymore. They've completely moved in town. They've taken all the houses in this town. It's not even your house to sell anymore.
There is a shortage of houses around.
And just because you have it on a piece of paper that you own the house, it don't mean anything in this area of the woods here on the river. I mean, the river rats will just take it from you. The constable's too scared to do anything.
Too bad you didn't find that treasure that you were telling me about that the Indians had mentioned. Too bad you couldn't find that treasure. You could buy any house in town.
Treasure.
The story among the Indians, the treasure.
Right.
And it's an old make-believe story that from our grandfather's time. That is not.
You sure?
Where did you get that?
What's that?
Got that from the Indians.
It's an old Spanish coin from the back before the Bourbon kings of Spain.
There's a legend that the Indians have passed down that there was a dog-faced man who abandoned his boat up in a swampy area to the north of here, about a day's ride. And that's where they say they found it.
Can I see that?
Sure.
Where'd you get this from?
Well, when me and Jeff were running around with the Osage out to the west of here, there was an old story being passed around by the natives. And I've been hearing this story ever since I was a young'un, and one of the natives gave that to me.
Up north in the swampy area?
About a day's ride.
Well, Geoff, what are we gonna do about the river rats? You have any ideas?
Mark and I will talk about this. We will think.
You dealt with the Osage.
Yes. Yeah. Well.
Fun times. Fun times. It's
I.
just a different type of warfare.
Well.
Hey,
Yeah.
what about that supper you promised? You invited me to dinner.
We'll take care of you.
I think we better take our leave. Mr. DeMarc, nice to meet you. Mr. Jeff,
All
a
friends.
pleasure.
Madame. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
I'm glad that you're back, though.
Oh, yeah, me too. So, all right. Well, speaking of plates, yes. There you go.
I'll take that back.
I don't think he cares, do you think?
He does not care. You saw he was talking about supper right after, like he didn't just lose all of his properties. They'll probably take this property next, Ron.
Well, when you're that weak, yes. And did you see that coin?
Yeah.
I'm convinced it's real now.
Really?
I'm convinced. How do you get a coin that old all the way up from the Mississippi River?
I mean, I don't.
From Spain. It's a Spanish coin.
It's real. I trust the Osage. I trust the Indians. They're wiser than all of us in this town put together. But I mean, What are we gonna do? He don't
I-
care. Well, you know what? He does care, but he just realized he can't do anything about it. We're the only ones in the town
here's
that
what we
can do
do.
anything.
We need to go find out where Lafayette's house was and see if there's any clues. Arthur said that he knew where the treasure was. We need to do some snooping around.
Oh, I know where his house is.
What are we waiting for?
You sure that's safe?
So far, so good. Let's see.
Ooh, the front door is locked. I'm so surprised.
I don't have anything to pick a lock. Maybe try another door.
Let's go look around. This is a big house. I'm sure there's more than one door.
This is a big house.
Yeah, if this only has 4 rooms, those are some big 4 rooms.
Now I know why he bragged so much about
Hey, I should have married him.
What'd you say?
I'm kidding.
You dare take that back?
I'm kidding. I love you. I love you.
I love you too. I've got 4 bedrooms in my big house.
My big house, and I have a bed in every single room. On to door number what? 57 now? Oh, this one's moving a little bit. It's just a little sticky. Ow. Ow.
Careful there. Wow. Look at this place.
We're in. I feel like the ghost of Lafayette is gonna pop out at any second.
Oh, don't be silly. There's some ghosts.
Some of this stuff's pretty nice.
I don't think he missed that, dude.
Can we take it?
Maybe we should. It's a good thing he's dead, right?
Let's not take it. He'll haunt us.
Okay. What's behind this door?
Stairs.
Wow, look at this. Check out this old loom.
My dear son, make sure that you eat your oats with milk instead of water. They're good for you. Blah, 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 blah.
Should grab the part where it says don't be an asshole.
That's an old seal. I wish to inquire about purchasing 3 of your sows and possibly a heifer if it is healthy and young, and also several pounds of cucumbers. Dearest cousin, I loan to you several of my socks. Would you please kindly return them to me? And also my mother wishes for you to inquire about her health as of late.
Man, there's got to be something here somewhere.
Nelson.
Let's look at some of these. Look at these boxes here. Maybe there's something.
Let's see here.
It's fine. Oh my god! It's
No,
a man's
thank you.
head!
No, thank you.
It's a man's head.
What? What's that sound in there? Is those his brains?
No, don't be silly. What is that? There's a cork.
Yeah, it's keeping his brains in.
Should I open it?
Wait, there's a letter in here. Let me read the letter first. Miss Arthur. Oh,
Mr. Arthur.
sorry.
That's got. You think that's the same Arthur?
Possibly.
What's it say?
Dear Arthur, sorry, it's been a while since I had reading lessons. Dear Arthur, please kindly accept this token as some solace and payment for the construction loan of my new house. Shortly, I will be married to a lady named Justine, and then I promise I will pay the remainder of my debt. Here is one of 3 clues left to me from the Indians for finding the treasure. Yours in admiration, Arthur. Yours in admiration, Lafayette.
So it is true then.
It's true according to those people.
A token. I don't suppose that's
This
what's
is a
inside
clue.
here.
This is a clue.
Should we open it?
Don't smell it.
Well, curiosity. You know what that is?
Piece of glass.
No, that's a rock.
And
It's a bright, shiny red rock. And it's
we
worth...
came all this way for that.
No, that's worth so much. You know how many donkeys and chickens and land we can get with this? It's a ruby.
A ruby?
A ruby. Have you seen one before? I've never seen one, but I know the description.
Lucy Stevenson had a ruby, but it was 1/5 the size of this one.
That explains why they went in debt.
This is a ruby?
That's a ruby.
We could buy land with this.
We can own the entire town.
We could own Ste Genevieve with this.
We can own Ste Genevieve.
Are there more in here?
Hey, what's that? Look at that. What does that say?
Where water falls.
Where water falls.
Where water falls.
You said they mentioned a token and a clue in this, right?
So this letter, silly.
Oh. So that's the token, I bet.
To pay off his debt.
And the clue must be...
Where water falls.
I am so excited now.
Why in the world is it written on a skull?
I don't know.
Could it possibly be any more morbid?
I don't know whose this is, where it came from.
He said 1 out of 3.
1 out of 3.
Where water falls.
Well, we better get out of here before somebody catches us.
Yeah. We've been a little loud.
There's not much privacy in town.
Here.
Yeah, wrap that. We don't want nobody to see that.
Take the letter with us.
Let's take the whole box with us. I don't want to know about his mother's socks. We'll take this one. Wait, make sure this is the right letter. That's the right letter.
That's the right letter.
Okay. What, did you try to eat it?
Making sure it's not a piece of hard candy.
Alright. We better get it.
Where water falls. Obviously that means a waterfall. Are there any waterfalls around here?
There's a few.
Maybe that's where the next clue's at. 2 out of 3.
That is what the letter said. 2 out of... Or,
So there's 3.
There's 3.
There's 3 clues. This is the first clue.
I bet you're right about that.
So where's the largest waterfall? It's probably the largest one.
There is a large one, and it's about 3 hours north of here.
Walking?
Yeah. But there's a catch.
Yes, there's always a catch.
We have to wait till it rains. They only run when it's raining.
Why, you can't find it? Oh, so you can't find it when it's dry.
No.
So what are we gonna do about this?
We're gonna...
You know, I've always wanted a red velvet dress.
No. I have an idea, if you're open to it.
I don't know yet. Tell me the idea. Does it involve dresses?
No.
And food?
No.
Oh, what is it? I'll hear it anyway.
I think we should give this to Arthur and say, this is all we found. And be done with us.
So, tell him that this is the treasure?
Yep.
You think he'll fall for that? That this is the treasure. And then meanwhile, the whole time we're off looking for the actual treasure.
A treasure can mean anything of value, and that is very valuable. Remember, you can buy so much land. We can buy the whole town of Ste Genevieve with that ruby.
With this
So he could
rock.
he could take that and be on his way
And
down
leave us
to.
alone.
He can go down to New Orleans and have his own empire, whatever he wants to do.
And then meanwhile, we're looking for the real treasure. And if we
Yes.
find it,
Yes.
we can buy New Orleans. Or at least buy
It's
Ste
too-
Genevieve.
It's too hot down there.
St. Genevieve?
Yeah, we can.
We could buy St. Genevieve. I could make you the governor, the mayor, whatever the word is, of St. Genevieve.
Commandant.
May I be the first lady?
Yes, you may.
We could get married, Ron. We could actually hire and afford a priest now.
This is true.
But he has to fall for it. Gosh, I'll feel bad about giving this away, though.
If we act
So-
like we don't want to get rid of it, maybe they'll think it's real.
No, that's a good point.
If we're too casual about it, they might suspect we're holding out on them.
First, I think I should keep it safe in a way that I know works.
Oh, yes.
No one will reach down there. Not even you.
That is right. Speaking of the time, aren't you supposed to work for Candy this afternoon?
Oh my gosh, I'm running late. All the excitement of today. I love you.
I love you too. Please be careful. Or I will keep Mr. Creepy or Mrs. Creepy, whoever it may be, company.
Do you think it's a boy or a girl?
Well, I done said it's the same size as you, so I think
A woman.
Or,
Well, I gotta
or
hurry.
it
I'm
could be
running.
it could be a small French man like Lafayette.
I really don't want that to be Lafayette. How would Lafayette's skull have gone in his own house after we tossed him in the river?
And after you shot him in the head. Good point.
Oh, that's true. There's no bullet holes.
Maybe it's Blackbeard.
I'm running late.
Do tell Candy I said hello.
Okay, I'll be back normal time. Let me quickly put on my nice dress. Go to town.
Oh my goodness! Justine, you're late! Lunch is happening soon! We need to clear the table and set it and get ready for our diners. We need to get ready for lunch. We have lots of diners coming in.
Sorry. Yes, ma'am.
Clear away those dominoes. Start setting the table. Here, I'll help you. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I gotta go put fresh corn cobs in the outhouse.
Yes, ma'am. I'll take care of this.
Justine, you're late. We've got people coming for lunch.
Candy, no need.
What do you mean no need?
No need.
You're still late.
Candy, I would like to buy 3 of every item in your tavern today. With this.
Justine, that looks like a piece of rock candy.
This isn't candy, Candy. This is gonna buy your retirement. I want 3 of these, 3 of these pitchers, 3 of everything in the store, and I'm gonna buy this tavern right now.
Well, I guess it was a good thing I hired you.
I'm gonna give you $300, Candy,
Wow.
because I take care of my friends. You can retire today.
Now I can get that hat I've always wanted. I knew it was a good idea to hire you, Justine.
This hat?
Why, yes! Thank you, Justine.
I knew you'd like it. It goes beautifully with your eyes.
Oh, thank you.
Aren't rubies so beautiful?
Oh, I am so glad. Thank you, Justine.
You're welcome.
I'm not a peasant anymore.
I take care of my friends.
Yes, you do.
None of my friends will ever be peasants.
Oh, my goodness.
Now that we have rubies. And don't worry, I have enough to go around.
Oh, my goodness. This is wonderful.
Come, Candy, let's go to the silk store.
Let's do.